storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Storm Chasers, we have a Karlie Redd update. Let me lower the camera down a tad bit. Storm Chasers, we have a Karlie Redd update. She was apparently arrested for breaking into her ex-husband's home. Now her ex-husband, last time I checked, this is the dude that's the owner of Now That's TV, right? Because as a part of their divorce settlement, I saw she was getting like $15,000 a month in alimony, and I was just like, oh my God, like, okay, who is this dude that she's married to? He owns Now That's TV, right? I'm pretty sure that's the guy. We also, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, we also learned that she's in her 50s. We saw that in the paperwork. And he's a lot younger than her. So yeah, we finally know her age. She's 52 or 53. She just had a birthday on like April 5th. Hold on, let me look, because it'll say it right here. Hold up. She just had a birthday this month. Yep, burglary in the first offense. She's there in DeKalb. She bonded out though, or whatever. Or as they say down south, she bonded out. They booked her at 7:40 a.m. She bonded out at 8:38 a.m. So if they booked her at 7:40, I'm assuming she broke in this man's house 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, something like that. You know? I'm just saying, your favorite subject said, I was surely wondering how she was able to afford all that surgery. Those Love and Hip Hop checks have surely dried up. Of course. Listen, when the checks dry up, they spread them legs. But let me tell you something. Every man paid, and damn near every woman is selling. It is what it is. Now, I ain't mad at her. Get it how you live, but yeah. Now, I thought this was interesting too. They have her listed as a. I mean, we knew she was a black female. I didn't realize she was only 5 feet. How did you find her year of birth? I saw that in her divorce paperwork. She just had a birthday this month. I'm pretty sure her birthday is like April 14th or April 15th. And it said 1972 or 1973. Anyway, she's in her 50s. But she looks good. That's no shade. She looks good. Anyway, Karlie has different businesses. Okay, of course. She has different businesses. She's in Atlanta. Listen, everybody in Atlanta got a business because there is no jobs. But do know, she sells that cat. She sells that cat. How you think women really be taking care of themselves? You think these women really be having jobs? You think women that really are like attractive and like men really want them? You think that baby they selling cats? That's how they pay their bills. That's how they afford all that shit. That's how they, that's really what it is. They sell cat. I ain't mad at it. If I had cat, I would sell it too. And yes, marriage and all that is another way of selling cat. That's just a way of selling your cat legally. What else does she want this young man for? This young man in his 30s. You already knew what it was. Same thing as when she was sucking on Benzino's finger. Whose fingers was she sucking on that Love and Hip Hop episode? She nasty. She do what she got to do for the check. Now she got $15K coming in monthly. I don't know how long that alimony lasts, but one thing I will say, it's nice to know that no matter what, that rent paid. You too loud, hush. I already told you. I've been on the dark side. There's no more naivete to me. Y'all know how I look at women now. I don't look at y'all as sweet and innocent. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry, but you get my point. But I ain't mad at it. I respect it. Listen, if you gonna entertain a nigga, why not get some money? I am not hating. But I'm not gonna act like this shit is about love. This young man young enough to be her damn son. I'm talking about love. Ain't no love. He like older women and she like niggas with money. Yeah, Karlie hustles, exactly. You gonna hustle or you gonna be broke? It's your choice. Just pick the hustle. So anyway, I didn't realize she was only 5 feet, 123 pounds. They booked her on burglary in the first degree. You know, she broke into his shit, and here it is. So I just, ah, my God, she has now been ordered to have no contact with her husband. No contact. All she sees is that moolah. Facts. Just like Jennifer from Basketball Wives with that scammer. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And shit, she a Aries female. He already should have knew better than her. He should have knew she was crazy as hell. We all know Aries females are crazy as fuck. I'm surprised all she did was break into his house. I'm surprised he's still breathing. How about that? This is embarrassing for a woman my mom's age. Listen, she's young at heart. She's young. At least she got bail quit right. She's young at heart. Okay. Then got married and divorced, and none of us knew, right? Corey Athena said she walked through Fulton County like DT breezed through. Facts. I wonder if he had something, getting arrested at 50, how dreadful. I wonder if he had something of hers. Probably. It probably was a situation of he was keeping something that she felt like was hers, and he was being petty, and she probably was like, you know what, I'm gonna break in that shit. That's still my husband at the end of the day. I'm gonna break in that shit. And there you go. Why all the 5-foot chicks are close to acting like lunatics? Listen. Maybe she gave him STD. Stop. Not she gave him an STD. Stop. It's the industry. They pretty much all got STDs. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. I want to go ahead and do this Shannon Sharpe update too. I'll just update the thumbnail. So Shannon Sharpe got called out. By the way, this chick right here, do y'all remember her from Bad Girls Club? Because I don't. You let me know. Do y'all remember her from Bad Girls Club? Because I do not. So anyway, I'm going to play this clip. Let's get into it. Shannon Sharpe, we've been on your neck for the last 48 hours.
To address something that has really been bothering me for the past couple of months. My son's dad is a comedian and an actor, and he did an interview with a man by the name of Shannon Sharpe on his podcast. Now, on that podcast, Shannon Sharpe did a lot of digging. My son is almost 10 years old, and my son's dad and I broke up over 6 years ago. So for him to ever try to bring me up or a family dynamic or the age gap is very, very shocking to me. It's not surprising, but I just feel like, my son's dad has a girlfriend already. Why not do digging on her? And he was making fun of him at the fact that we have an age difference of 23 years. And, he was saying, why didn't you date her mom? Where did you guys meet? Forever 21? Cracking up, just asking really invasive questions. And what really hurt me, this was the kicker, was the interview, and it also had this headline on it that said, Donnell Rawlings has baby. Really wanted to address something that has really been bothering me for the past couple of months. My son from Bad Girls Club, 20.
Don't she also kind of look like Corinne Steffens? I mean, she's now Elizabeth Overseen, but don't she look like Corinne Steffens?
3 years younger. So crazy. Insane. As you guys know, we co-parent. So I know that my son is getting older. I always think like, oh my God, one day my son is going to see this. And I just did not like, it felt very, very icky how it was put out there. It felt really exploitive. And like, I just didn't like it. I live my life in peace. I just take care of my son. I work and I spend time in my garden, and I just do as much as I can to contribute to my own peace. And so I just felt very disrespected at the fact that he labeled me as that. I was just some crazy 23-year-old woman that was on Bad Girls Club. I didn't like it. It set me into a depression. It kept me up at night. It really, really bothered me. And so I was on Twitter. I prayed about it. I said, God, I'm old enough to know that like there's just certain people that are not nice. There's certain people that are very nosy from Bad Girls Club, 23 years younger. That will, they're like, let's do this for shock value so we can get a lot of views. It just turned me all the way off. Now, last night I was on Threads and I saw his name trending. I thought, wow, that's so weird. And then I clicked on it and I saw accuser. And, he's being accused of like really horrific things. And the girl was 19 when it started. So I'm thinking in my head, wow, you were really projecting. You went digging and you found the fact that we have a huge age gap and you highlighted that and you tried to make fun of it, but you were actually really living that life, if not worse. I mean, this girl was a teenager. And, with all the evidence that she put out there, I don't know if it's, good evidence or not, or, whatever. The stuff that I seen was pretty awful. I just feel like if you live in a glass house, please don't throw stones. You are very quick with the lip to ask him details on and why didn't you date? That will, they're like, let's do this for shock value. So, date her mom. Why didn't you date her mom? Oh, did you guys meet up Forever 21? At least I was 21. You know what I'm saying? Like 19 is too young. You at your big age, you know that. You have kids that are probably older than that. It really hurt my feelings with that headline. And now look at all the headlines that you have, being accused by a 19-year-old. You literally, it's just like, it's crazy how, I wouldn't say karma works, but how the universe works. I knew that there was something not right as to why he was asking these questions. It just felt off. It didn't feel like it was in good faith. And you were poking fun at it and you were living worse. So, date her mom. Why didn't you date her mom? Oh, did you guys meet up Forever 21?
She's 23. Darnell. 20. Why you didn't date her mom? Why you go for the Darnell?
I didn't date her mom because why didn't I date her mom?
Yeah, good question.
No, wait.
I'm asking the question.
No, because
this ain't the Darnell Raleigh show.
Love is love.
If you don't,
Love is love.
I agree with you.
What?
You like them young, though.
Say Drake, I heard you. No.
Don't do that. I don't like them young. I like what I love.
I didn't groom nobody, son. It is what it is.
But
I can't date nobody my age and get what I wanted. What I look like getting a 48-year-old bitch pregnant.
it's possible.
It could have happened, but I ain't want them odds.
She's 23.
Okay, so anyway,
Darnell.
so basically, this is Darnell Raleigh.
At least Bad Girls really wanted to.
They just wanted to dogpile on Shannon, but I don't mind her dogpiling on Shannon. Nobody was thinking about you. Anybody, I want to look at you in your face when I tell you this. No, maybe it's because I've been fasting all day. Nobody thinks about you, and we barely think about Donnell Rawlings. As a matter of fact, your baby daddy is still out here getting bullied by Corey Holcomb, and so I know that you find this a time to dogpile on Shannon, which I don't mind. Dogpile, pile it on because he's a dirty mutt. He's a dirty Georgia mutt. He's a dirty slave mutt. He's a self-hating mutt. And so I don't mind you getting up there with your granny glasses. I don't mind it at all. Shout out to you and your robe, okay? But let me tell you something, Pink. At the end of the day, we really didn't care. Nobody has ever really cared who Donnell Rawlings gets with. He will always be Ashy Larry to us. He will always be the very underwhelming, unattractive guy with the bald head that always looked like he tired. Like he the ugly version of the dude from 40-Year-Old Virgin. The black dark-skinned dude that had the black girlfriend that had the bald head as well. He's like an uglier version of Romany Malco. That's his name, Romany Malco. Your ex-husband ain't that. Your nigga ain't that. And so, instead of Shannon Sharpe asking him about your age, which really should not have been a concern, he should have asked Donnell, did you not want a child that looked like you? Did you want a light-skinned child? And that's why you got with this young, light-skinned, curly-headed kid. I know y'all gonna say that I'm color struck and I'm texture struck, but I just be wanting to know why people do, the shit that they do. Now, I get up here and tell y'all how fucked up I am, but can we just start asking these people if they're gonna be in these interviews and dig, then really dig? You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon should have really dug. See, Shannon, let me tell you something. The same way you got in that girl's asshole and you busted it wide open without her consent, that's the same way you should have really busted into colorism and texturism. But it's a little hard for one self-hating coon to call out another. Okay, because if we know if it's one thing's for sure and two things for certain when it comes to you and Donnell Rawlings, okay, you guys have motherfucking heavy insecurities. You guys both have an inferiority complex. I mean, you have never, felt cute in your life. You've always felt ugly. You've always felt like your accent was ugly. You just never really was able to love you and love who you are within. Okay, and then when it comes to Donnell has always wanted to headline his own tour and be a comedy star, which he just never was. He'll always be an opener. He'll always be, somewhere in the middle, mid-range, average, and that is okay. But even when you look at Donnell and you look at this young ass light-skinned curly-headed girl from the Bad Girls Club, y'all don't even fit as well. I just want people to just start calling this shit what it is. Donnell got to a certain age and wasn't no woman of substance trying to get his nigga no child. And even as he was coming up, it wasn't no woman that was, gonna be rushing to give him a child. Let me tell you something. Not just that you just that nigga, but that you got something to you when women are rushing to have your baby. Like, there's something to you when like a woman's like, I wouldn't mind having his baby. You know what I'm saying? And when Donnell was coming up in the game, there was no woman that said, you know what, I'm going to be proud to be pregnant by that. And so that's why he got with the 23-year-old girl from Bad Girls Club, who probably just needed the place to stay and a little piece of change and her car note and insurance paid. And she was probably 2 months behind on her Sprint bill that was about to be cut off. So she let this old nigga nut at her and she gave him a light-skinned child. So from one self-hater to another self-hater, he was not going to be able to hold him accountable and really dig into the shit. So you really didn't need to get up here and make no video, but you is petty, and I love that kind of petty, pink. But don't you get up and make no more videos, pink. You go back to where you came from. We didn't remember you after that interview. We don't remember you from Bad Girls Club. And we not finna remember you now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No shade. Hold on. No shade. But thank you for your services. But we got it from here. Because this video is very long and drawn out. And let me tell you something. Don't nobody drag Shannon like me. We got it, Pink. We got it, Granny Glasses. We got it, bust. I was going to say bust down middle part. Cracky yacky, but that's actually your hair. That's actually your scalp. Which is why he humped you and impregnated you. Because when Donnell was 23, he couldn't get a girl that looked like you. Honestly, between Donnell Rawlings and Shannon Sharpe, they both should have been tossing Cheryl Underwood back and forth. Now, that would have been a hell of a night. Anyway, God bless. I play so fucking much. Either that or I'm just hungry. Also, side note, let me put y'all in my business because y'all always in my business anyway. I went to the dentist today, and so it turns out like I was having pain with like one of my tooths. Now I sound like you, Shannon, you dirty slave. One of my teeth. Long story short, I need a crown on it. It's been drilled in a bunch of times, close to the nerve, yada yada yada. Then I'm missing a tooth on this side, and so she was telling me, she was like, I think what's happening is that your bite is off, and so I'm like my bite is uneven. And she think that may be contributing to the swelling. So long story short, put y'all in my business. And if anybody that watches is a dentist or anything, you know, you can add in your 2 cents. And shout out to Richmond, Virginia. Listen, gotta take care of them teeth. That is true. I hate the dentist. Listen, let me tell you something. But let me tell you this, Imelda, don't claim struggle. Do not claim struggle. Don't claim that, you know. But yes, teeth are expensive, but the money's gonna be there. So I ain't even worried about that. Oh Lord, no, I didn't drag her too hard. I'm good. I definitely don't want her in my mouth. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I went and got it clean enough. I only got it clean enough. These teeth are clean. They're done. They're done. They're done. They're done. I'm a dental assistant. That sounds about right, especially if the tooth has been drilled in multiple times. Yep. It's this one right here. I want to say that tooth has been drilled in 4 times. I want to say 4 times. You need to go to the website to subscribe, stormmonroetv.com. And then from there, you know, you will have your login, but make sure you go through the website. Did you hear about ASAP cheating? What? Not ASAP cheating. Wait a minute. Where you see ASAP cheating? With an OnlyFans one. Oh my God. Rihanna. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, literally probably should have did a root canal. But then they didn't want to do a root canal. They didn't want to do a root canal. I was just like, pull the mother out. Anyway. Why do they always reach in the gutter for women? Because they're gutter. Yep, Jessica Alba getting a divorce. Yep, and she was in a sexless marriage. She said she hadn't rolled her husband in years. I think a crown preserves the tooth. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. You might have to get braces. I just got my braces off. But to be fair, yeah, I'm gonna do a bridge on this side where the tooth is missing. But even when they did the braces, I do remember them saying, like, do you want to get a bridge? And I'm like, they told me as if like it was optional. So it's like, no, I'm good. I didn't see the issue, but it's looking like I'm gonna need it. This guy Albert can come get this. So hey, it is what it is. Okay. Anywho, we'll get it figured out. In the meantime, I really don't want to eat anything, so I'll be nice and snatched. Oh man. But hold up, I do got my whatchamacallits though. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get some clothes too. And some aspirin. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, I could get an implant as well. Oh yeah, this is it's fresh out the freezer too. Oh my god. But yeah, I have to put some on my like moisturizer or something to. So it is what it is. I just hate it because then people think that you're big and you have to stand up and be like, I'm not big. Like, like baby, I'm a medium. It's just fluid. That's all. Let's see. No bridges, braces, and band them together. Lord, I wouldn't mind banding some braces together. Storm, did you see the church lady that would iron her husband? Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, we talked about that on the app. Oh, happy birthday. If you have ibuprofen, 800 milligrams, take that from swelling. You know what? Do they sell that in the store, or do I got to get that from urgent care? Let me see. And I do not want to go to urgent care just to get ibuprofen. Can I not spell today? It's over the counter. All right. Thank you, golly. It's over the counter, Motrin or Advil. Okay. I was gonna say because they got Tylenol extra strength. Is that they're 500 milligrams, so I could just take 2 of those. Golly, everything in this country is expensive. Like you get some shit from the store, you be like, why am I spending like $50 every day for some shit? Yeah, but I'm finna get me an ice pack too. I'm finna get me an ice pack. Look, I'm gonna be at this. I gotta go to a wake tomorrow. Then the funeral's Friday. The balloon release is Saturday, and I'm gonna just be like this. I'm gonna be holding ice packs to the face. People like, oh, what's wrong? Like, oh, I had dental care at dentist. Like, seriously. Peroxide wash. Should I gargle with some hydrogen peroxide? Take both Tylenol and ibuprofen. Ooh, okay. Or you can pop a perk. Listen, I don't think I've ever popped a perk. When I got my wisdom teeth taken out, they gave me oxycodone. And that shit was crazy. Oh, yeah, I will have to eat. Okay. I almost wonder, should I go ahead because stay with me when I say it. Stay with me. Although, shit, I do look good. That haircut came out crisp. That haircut came out crisp. The teeth look good, though. That's the thing. Tell me why my barber was like, we just talking now. Tell me why my barber was like, oh, did you get veneers? I said, veneers? No, I didn't get no veneers. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, God, Lee, your teeth look perfect. He said, oh, that's you? I said, yeah, that's me, yeah. Like, yeah, that's me. I ain't get no veneers. I said, damn. Oh my God. Now I'm gonna tell you though, the trick though, for real, the trick though, for real, is to get your teeth shaved. Like, cause I used to have a chipped tooth, like J. Cole, and the dentist went and just said, yeah, I got them shaved down. That shit took my teeth to the next level. Bryn Lee said, I got perfect teeth. 2, I never had braces. Oh, shout out to you. You know, the crazy thing is, where I get this from? Oh, Amazon. The crazy thing is, derail retainer. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't the last couple weeks because I was having pain with that tooth, but for the most part, yeah. What was I saying? Is that Jay? Yep. True, he tried to shave my fangs down. I wasn't having it. Low key, fangs look cool though. Fangs do look cool. Fangs look cool, but what the face roller do, child, I don't know. But it's fresh out the freezer, so it feels good. Well support. Can't ever reset. Okay, I'm gonna look into it, Michelle. Damn, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I done forgot just that quick. Oh, anyway, I'll tell you another conversation. So, no, I was at the barbershop and was talking with my barber because, you know, one thing about a black man, we loyal to our barbers. We cheat on y'all, we don't cheat on them, right? That's so sad. Anyway, we ain't shit. Anyway, so he was asking me about Shannon Sharpe. And he was like, I'm so glad I'm married and I'm out the way. And I'm just like, you know what? Low key. Baby, I didn't cut out sugar. Baby, Tamiko. I appreciate y'all saying like no sugar and no stuff, baby. It's gone. I don't know what else to do. I'm just done eating at this because everything swells. Oh man. You didn't talk about that Michelle woman suing him. Yeah, I gotta find that lawsuit. No, but the barbershop he was just like, I'm so glad I'm married and I'm out the way. He's married. Him and his wife, they have 2 kids. They had them back to back. And he's a barber and she's a barber. So like he got a barbershop, she got a barber / beauty shop, and then they're opening up another barber shop. I'm just like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Do Dr. Yaki regime. Let me tell you something. Dr. Yaki, hold on, I'm finna go to his website. I didn't realize his stuff was so expensive. Like, I mean, I'm not mad at him. Listen, if it works, it works. Now, the all fruit diet, that's not expensive, but I'm talking about like his geogenetic and all that. Hold on, I'm finna pull up his stuff. He there in St. Louis too. I low key could go see him this week. Nah, I ain't finna pay for no consultation right now. Okay, so yeah, I know. At this point, I know. Literally, when I tell you, pretty much anything I eat that ain't a vegetable or a fruit, I can feel like, ooh, that feels off. It's weird. I'm telling you, I don't belong in this country. I gotta move to Japan like Kanye. I ain't trying to be freaked out like Kanye though. All right, so okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, y'all said do the bitters. Okay, 150. Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Now, what do the bitters really always for the lymphatic system? It's for the lymphatic system. Got it. Bitter one is very high in nordohydroxyurate acid, a natural current chemical that fights and kills mutating cells, shrinks tumors, prevents cancers. Wow, loosens lymph to promote movement within the lymphatic system. Thank you to yeah, why the camera go out? Why the camera go out? Not the camera went out. Oh my God, not the camera went out. Wait, there we go. That's weird. Anyway, but thank you to whoever suggested that. Nick H said, "Do a raw diet when you do it." No, you're right. You're right. I low key think I need this for my lymphatic system. Low key, high key. It's astringent. It fights toxins, parasites, mucus, harmful bacteria, fungi, yeast from the nervous system, and colon. Okay, that definitely help with digestion. Okay. Bitter 2 is very high in phenolic acids, toluene, and quercetin. These antioxidants prevent cellular damage and possess a natural detoxifying mechanism that cleanses and restores the blood in the organs. Okay. Additionally, they increase the transportation of phytonutrients, okay, via the bloodstream to nourish the cells. And then what about bitter 3? Bitter 3 is very high in bifidobacterium, which restores the gut and enhances. Okay, so I just need a smooth detox. Smooth detox. Can't be stopped with original storm chasers. Period. That's the best Yaki has. Yaki's the best. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna add that to the bag. And then let me look at reviews. Oh, wow. Okay, great reviews. Love you, bro. Quality of the product is very best. The detox is legit. To me, the bitters taste was not that bad. It's very tolerable. You only have to drink 8 ounces per bitter, which is a total of 24 ounces, which is not bad at all. Regarding the results, I had great results. Haven't passed it. Okay. So people fucking with it. And then low key, maybe we got too much shit that tastes good. You did like maybe we don't need all this shit that tastes good. That's what got us fucked up now as Americans. Okay, lymphatic system. Okay. Oh my God, some fruit sounds so good right now. Like some blueberries, watermelon. Pineapple sounds good too. Cellular regenerative, Yaki awake, sweet tonic. Man, what's the tonic? Out of stock. Okay. But then, like when you go to the geogenetics, which I'm still not exactly sure what this is for. Like it includes the bitters, but then it had it's everything. It's everything. Oregano oil too. Let me tell you something. You put some oregano oil in your mouth, that shit'll feel like it's killing everything.
Explain to you step by step on how to take your actual dosage to your geogenetic package. Before we talk about how to take the herbs, I want to talk about process time and shipping times. When you order from the website, once you complete your order and it comes to us, it takes up to 30 business days to actually process and complete the order.
Okay.
Shipping only takes from 2 to 3 days. So the shipping is not long. What takes the longest is the actual herbs, because the herbs are completely customized for you and your needs based off of how you filled out the form before you order the geogenetic therapeutic package. When you receive your order at your doorstep, it's going to be in a big box. All the boxes vary in sizes depending on which level of geogenetic therapeutic package you got. Geogenetic therapeutic package level 1 comes in a small box. Geogenetic therapeutic package level 2 come in a medium box. And geogenetic therapeutic package 3, which I'm standing here with right now, come in a larger box. Each geogenetic therapeutic package come with a certain amount of sessions that's in the box. For instance, if you ordered a geogenetic therapeutic package level 1, it comes with 3 sessions. If you ordered a geogenetic therapeutic package level 2, it comes with 5 sessions. But if you order a geogenetic therapeutic package level 3, it comes with 7 sessions. I know you're thinking like, hold on, Dr. Yaki, we used to go by weekly sessions. We no longer go by weekly sessions or weekly protocols or bi-weekly sessions and bi-weekly protocols. And the reason being is because based off of your weight, it's going to have a certain type of herbal potency tolerance. For what I mean is, if you're 120 pounds, because my instructions are going to be the same all across the board, but depending on how your body reacts to the herbs, you might want to taper down on your doses or you might want to go up on your doses. So for instance, if you're 120 pounds and I'm telling you to actually take 2 tablespoons each of each powder, once those powders get into the system and start having its biological methylation reaction.
Okay, cool. Let me ask y'all this. Can I mix pineapple and cucumber? Because I can get some of this right now. Y'all let me know. Can I mix pineapple and cucumber? Okay, and that'll be all I eat for the night. Okay, pineapple, cucumber. Okay. Ooh, they lied about that still. Okay, pineapple, cucumber, ibuprofen. Okay, got it. Yes, I heard that makes you boo boo. Listen, let me tell you something. Look, y'all women, most of y'all women that watch me, cucumber makes your so hard. When I tell you, if I eat some cucumber tonight in the morning, like that shit's gonna be hard as a rock. Like, I guess it's all the water because it's hydrating. Listen, don't go get a honey pack. Eat a cucumber. For real? No, for real. It's real. Like, for real, for real. It ain't no joke. That shit had your shit hard. Ginger makes you, yeah, ginger's real good for you too. Does metformin work? I've never used metformin. I don't even know what that is. Let me see. What is metformin used for? Oh, weight loss? Oh, it's an anti-diabetic medication. Got it. Weight loss is probably going to be a byproduct of it. You can, but it can make you gassy because of the cucurbitacins in the cucumber skin. I say take the skin off to be safe. Okay. Let's see.
Your body might have a strong detoxification response to it, and you need to slow it down. So I tell you to taper your dose down or cut your dosage in half. So for that reason, we have checked.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, so I'll get that. That's okay, let's go back to geogenetics. But y'all see how, like, for everything, hold up. for everything, look, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. I'm like, is this for people with like cancer? Like, let's see details. Oh, it's designed to cleanse every cellular structure and system in your body. Oh. Okay. Parasite cleanse. Yeah, if you do wormwood, black walnut, that'll definitely help with that. You said weight gain, what to take? Nah, if you really want a cheat code, you will go get a supplement called alpha lipoic acid, and there's another supplement called berberine plus. That right there will get you right. It just regulates your blood sugar. Not your blood sugar, your insulin. Finish care. He said he has a payment plan. Also, I'm not putting that on no damn payment plan, but I appreciate it. But no, it just threw me off. And I saw it, I was like, damn, $1,000? Okay. Yeah, no, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, anywho. His consultant prices are like his or mine. No, his consultant prices were expensive. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hold up, I'm trying to see something real quick. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh. Okay, boom. You just can't have too much kale. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's it. That's all I got for y'all, at least on this story. I'm sure we'll be back for more. I fly out early in the morning, so over the weekend, I'm going to try to get whatever I can done. The internet was out today, so that kind of threw me off, but that's that, people. Like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.